everyone, and welcome to our live Secret Stash Happy Hour event this lovely May afternoon. I can't believe we have arrived in May already. So do say hello when you've joined me. Hi there, Claudine. I think you were our tester for the lovely Realm of Middle Earth silvered wrap. So do join in and let me know if you have any further feedback at all when I cover that part of the video. I'm just going to double check my settings here. There we go. Hopefully you can all hear me all right this afternoon. So we have a jam-packed video today. We're going to be launching our beautiful new Metallics warp, which has been inspired by special occasions and the lovely precious, semi-precious stones and precious metals that you get in engagement rings and wedding rings. But of course they are not just for wearing at special occasions, they're also just beautiful neutral slings that can make you feel lovely while you're wearing them. So hi there Amanda from Canada, lovely to see you. Hi there Eva from sunny Ireland. We have been having such a stretch of lovely weather here in Ireland and Scotland, haven't we? So, and England too, I'm sure. So it is just lovely. Hi there Barbara. Hello Robin from sunny Scotland too, lovely to see you. Hi there Charlotte from Oxford, are you having lovely weather down there as well? Or maybe it's too hot down south. Hi there Christy from Texas. And who else do we have? Rebecca from Sweden, Nicole from Texas, oh Helen from Cumbria. Lovely. Oh, that's great Claudine, you are joining us for the live. I would love to hear your thoughts as well, if there's anything you want to add to what I'm saying. Hi there Laura, you've made it. Oh great, so welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. So we're going to go over our lovely new Metallics warp and the beautiful releases that we have on those ones. We also have the, just checking that I definitely have what I say I'm going to have, yes. I also have the warp for the beautiful Goddesses pre-order, the special red warp yarns for you on that one. And we have also got a scrap pack promotion happening. So in case you haven't heard, we are offering one free itty bitty scrap pack with small and large scrap purchases. So look out for the small and large going up, and if you want to go for one of those, then you can add itty bitty into your cart and you should receive a free itty bitty scrap pack. And Holly, hopefully you can just confirm that is the correct code for us today. That would be fab. Oh Barbara, you're here for maybe a treasure tote, that's cool. Oh, Robin says, someone taught me how to buy the new Realm of Middle Earth. I don't need it, I don't need it. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do a good job of talking you out of it, Robin, because it's really beautiful in real life. Okay, so first of all, some winners. So we have been running a birthday promotion this week for a Hobbiton scarf. So this is the Hobbiton Early Autumn Blooms giveaway for our 15th birthday. Can you believe we have been here creating slings for 15 years? Amazing. So the winner of the scarf is Stephanie Paquette. Yay! Congratulations Stephanie, and Holly will pop the names here as well. And then the mainline tote draw to purchase is Sarah Bookmiller, and the Middle Earth tote draw to purchase is Zoe Wood. So congrats to you all, and send us a little message and a little email to info@oschaslings.com and we'll get your invoices, or we'll get your items sent out to you, Stephanie. So lots of you lovely here joining us today. Perfect. So we are going to get going with our first sling. So we're going to kick off today with a beautiful Blossom Bronzo, and wait until you see these shimmer. I'm hoping that our photography has done it justice, but I know that seeing the fabrics on the live is just such a lovely experience. So here is the beautiful metallics warp on our Egyptian Mako Cotton warp yarns. So this is the Mako Cotton has this lovely unique luster and shine to it that many of you will be getting familiar with here at Oscha. So it's a high-endage warp, which means that it has more yarns in the warp than our standard weave. So it's a denser weave, which makes for a really supportive sling. But also that lovely Mako Egyptian cotton creates this beautiful kind of density in the colour, the shine and the shimmer. And it also kind of takes a sort of, there's like a sharpness to the colour there. So you get this beautiful kind of subtle but strong colourway, if you know what I mean. So this has been inspired by the precious metals that you see in engagement and wedding rings. So the colour at the top of the warp here, the top rail, is a kind of silvery tone, but crossed with this lovely bronze or golden hue in the weft. It does take on a slight warmth, so to me it really looks like true kind of 9-carat gold, white gold, which is what my engagement ring here is made from. So there's a wee warmth to it, which I really love. And then it comes down into this lovely kind of subtle, slightly deeper shade in the middle, and then up into a lovely golden hue at the bottom. So it's very, very neutral, very elegant, subtle colours. Wear it with anything, but particularly great for those special occasions that you may be attending, or you may know someone who's attending something fancy, which would be lovely. But of course, as we are Oscha Slings, it doesn't have to be a special day to wear a special sling. I think we can all be in agreement with that. Alice says, I have a wedding coming up. Is this reason enough? Well, yes, of course. And my sister just got engaged on Tuesday, so yes, hopefully I'll be persuading anyone with babies at that wedding to buy something nice. So I'm just going to pop this one on. I'll give you a little bit more info about the weft and the wrapping qualities as well of it. And I'm sure there's some of you looking to see the reverse too, so before I pop it on I'll show you the reverse. So you can see this lovely golden hue with the Italian wet spun linen weft, which you can see on the back of the blossom a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one on a front cross carry, tied with a ring at the back, just for something a little bit special. This is a really lovely carry, and you can get some, we've got a YouTube video on our YouTube where you can learn how to do this carry. I'm going to do a really simple version of it, but I think that if you're going to try it for real, it might be an idea to try the version where you can kind of flip the rail, just because you then get a slightly better V at the back for your baby. But I have to say that you can do it the way I'm going to show you. It is just a little bit quicker for me showing you in the video as well. And it shows off the fabric lovely as well. And if you've got a tiny baby, you can definitely do this in this way. But I know that it might be preferable to do the other, slightly other tweak which we have on the YouTube. Right, I'm just making sure there's no twisting here first before I go over with this. So I've got my lovely light colour at the front, and hopefully you can see the beautiful shimmery fabric as we tie this sling. So I'm just going to do a cross at the front, like so, and then take it round the back, and I'm going to find my ring, and go round through the ring on one side, and the same on the other side. Pull through, and hopefully I've not caught my dress in there, but I actually think I have caught my dress, haven't I? Yes. of course. Doing something live is always when you're going to make the error. Okay, so now I'm going to make my pouch for my baby. And I think I will just get them tied in here. So that's my outer rail and the inner. And you're going to get a lovely, lovely flow on the back with this carry. And okay, I'm going to find my baby now. Okay, here we go. So Blossom Bronzo has the Italian wet spun linen weft, and this is a medium wet spun linen weft. So it is going to add extra support for your sling, and it's actually a really lovely combination with the Mako Cotton, the Egyptian Mako Cotton. It kind of adds an extra kind of level of like grippiness to the sling as well. So although it still glides well and is easy to tie, you do have that lovely kind of linen texture. And it will need a little bit of breaking in this one, because as all linens do, and what you'll find is that it will break in to become really, really lovely and floppy and soft as well. So your combination of the Egyptian Mako Cotton, that lovely high-endage warp, with the wet spun linen that's got a nice kind of slubby texture and feel to it, is a really nice combo for summer wrapping. So the linen definitely adds that lovely breathability and moisture wicking properties that you get from classic linen slings. I'm just finding my top rail here. There we go. It's there all along. Here we go. Bring this over. Knee to knee. Oh, and we don't want to have any fabric covering baby's face, so I'm just going to tuck that out of the way just now. As I mentioned earlier, there is a YouTube video of this one, and I would recommend watching that for a nice tutorial on flipping the shoulder strap. So flipping the shoulder so that you get so that the baby's airways are always nice and clear in this one. Okay, so I'm just going to tighten that through. Probably need to tighten this way. There we go. Tighten that through. Of course, when I'm wrapping on the lives, it is a fairly quick wrap job. You'd want to take a little bit more time and care if you were doing this for real. There we go. Okay, so lovely. So that is the Blossom Bronzo. So this one is 247 GSM. So it is a thin sling, a thinner weight sling. We would kind of class anything that is about, so anything under sort of 255 as a thin weight sling. So it is going to be perfect for those summer months, really nice and breathable for you and your little one as well. I would say that, as with any thinner slings, careful tightening on the shoulders is key. So you'll find that with the thinner slings, they're easier to tighten carefully because they're thinner and they're kind of more kind of moldable and easy to tighten, easy to knot. But it is more important because it helps you avoid that kind of real diggy feeling. So if you have like uneven tightening or a little kind of extra crease in there, then you might find that that is less comfortable on your shoulders. But this is mostly particularly for like older babies and toddlers. And the other thing you may want to do is to wear a double layer carry for a heavier baby or toddler, and that way it will become even more supportive. So I would say that the Mako Cotton with this lovely Italian wet spun linen is a really comfortable combination. You do get a little bit of cush from the linen, but it is a fairly flat sling. And it doesn't have, you know, like kind of, once you tighten it all in place as well, it's not going to sag, it's not going to kind of give. And that's another reason why you want to kind of tighten precisely so that you don't kind of have any extra sag coming out of your carry once your baby, once you kind of finished off your carry and your knot. So we had our lovely tester Sarah try this one, and she says that she is obsessed with the Mako cotton. The shine rivals silk and the long staple cotton is so supportive. She says it stands up to the test against my 30-pound toddler and my extremely picky shoulders. So she's found this particular one to be really comfortable for her heavier baby. She says the linen provides a lovely balance of strength. There is no sag and no bounce to this wrap. So basically it is a very supportive sling. You've got your high-end edge warp with your Egyptian Mako cotton, so you've got more warp yarns in there than our standard warp, but you also have this combination of the Italian wet spun linen, which adds extra strength, breathability, and that ability just to kind of get that really nice precise tightening, no sag and no bounce as well. So it's a super comfy, but you know, as I say as well, if you are looking for a summer weight sling, something that is nice and summery and breathable, I would definitely recommend this one. So let me have a look and see what questions we have today. Let's have a look. Lovely to have you all with us. Yeah, Zoe says, oh, the reverse is actually really nice. And Jenny is saying the reverse is equally beautiful. So you could do a really nice, like, flipped shoulder or something on this one actually as well, which would be lovely to show the reverse. Claudine says, I love how this weft on blossom highlights the gold of the warp, opposite with Realm of Middle Earth. Yes, that's the realm is here, so you're seeing a slightly cooler version of the top in particular of the rail with that kind of more silvery weft. We'll look at that one in a minute. Let me have a little look. Okay, so lots of love for Blossom Bronzo. Lovely. Yes, and the scrap packs are now live, so that is okay, so it's a different code from what I announced earlier. Sorry everyone. So if you are looking for a free itty bitty scrap pack with your large or small scraps, then all you need to do is add free scrap pack at checkout. So the code free scrap pack at checkout and your itty bitty will be free. Let me see what else we have. Do let me know if you've got any questions at all. Oh, Barbara's saying she can't see the comments anymore. Is anyone else having that problem? Yes, Zoe, as long as if only your toddler was as patient as the doll. Yeah, indeed. If only my toddler was as patient as the doll too, that would be super handy. Lovely. Alice says, that looks like a nice shorty wrap. Yes, so I'm using a size 4 with this one, this particular carry. And one of the benefits of this one, I guess, as well, is that it is a double layer, so you're getting that extra support. But it's also a shorter wrap, and it looks pretty. Looks really fancy and lovely. So yeah, that could be one to check out if you're going for this one. Oh, thank you, Zoe. You're saying it really compliments me. That's really kind. Thank you. Yes, Valentine says, this was my go-to carry, so comfortable for breastfeeding. Oh, that's such a good point. Yeah, you could lower it really easily, couldn't you? And you could tighten it back up again afterwards. Oh, Lisa, congratulations! You've written, hello, just here from the hospital having a baby. That's the most amazing news ever. Oh my goodness, you need to win a prize. Lisa, that's amazing. Well, is that baby here yet, or can we help you? Oh, what a great way to pass the time. Oh, that's such good news. I hope you and baby are doing well. Sarah says, oh, so funny to hear my stuff the minute I log on. Oh, there you go, yes. Thank you. Do let me know if you've got anything else to add. Oh, congratulations, Barbara. That's really good that you managed to get the scrap pack. Wonderful. So, Laura, you are asking about the regular linen or thick linen. So this is the regular linen, so it's a kind of like a medium weight linen, so it's not as thin as the Starry Night Ocean, for example. So yeah, it's the regular linen. Oh, Natalie, that's a good question. You're asking if this is hand wash. Let me just check. I doubt it is, because generally the Mako cotton and the linens are fairly sturdy when it comes to washing. So yeah, this is a machine wash at 30. So yeah, you could machine wash it at 30, and we recommend ironing this one as well. Rosie, yes, you're saying that blossom is so dreamy. Yes, Sarah, this is the regular linen at 2-ply weight, that's right. Yes. Mia says this one is, or Maya maybe, says this one is 100% dreamy. Oh, no comments coming up for you, Laura. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, at least I'm getting the comments, so I will just continue to read out the comments, and hopefully that'll be fine. I'm not sure what else we can do about that at the moment. Oh yes, so Natalie, good question on ice cotton. Yes, so we have thankfully found another supplier of the ice cotton, or we've been able to order it again. So we are, I think we do have more ice cotton coming up, I believe. But I can't actually put my finger on exactly when or what it is, but I feel like we do. But certainly the Realm is our first ice cotton for a while, so I cannot wait to show you that one next. And I could definitely do with some cooling down, because it is quite warm in here this afternoon. So yeah, here is the Blossom Bronzo in summary. It's lightweight yet supportive. It's got the most incredible shine. It's going to be good for warm climates, cooling and breathable properties from the linen, and it of course is a perfect occasion wear sling if you are looking for something, or if you just want something to make yourself feel special, then this could be the perfect one for you. Yes, Sybil, you're asking for the wrong side out too. I will show you that as I take it off. And Abby says, will there be more on this beautiful warp? So we only have 3 releases and an underdog, I think, on this one. So yeah, just with one Middle Earth. So that's the Realm. So that one's coming. And lots of excitement for more ice cotton. That's Jess saying, woohoo, more ice cotton. Okay, so I'm going to take baby out and I'll show you the reverse. And then I will pop on the Realm of Middle Earth Silvered next. There we go. And for any of those of you who haven't seen this carry before, this is a poppable carry, so you can pop it on and take it off like that, which again is great for breastfeeding, great for changing nappies, great for getting in and out of the car. I live in the countryside, so I need to have some of those poppable carries in my in my wrapping journey for car journeys. Okay, so here we go. Now this is the Realm of Middle Earth Silvered, and I think it was Claudine that mentioned that this looks like a beautiful treasured piece of parchment, which is really fitting for the Middle Earth collection. But of course you have that lovely kind of slightly silvery, slightly kind of cooler toned weft. Oh, I forgot to show you the weft of the back of the reverse of the blossom. I'll just do that just now before we... That's your reverse of the blossom, which is also really beautiful. And then you get that lovely shine of the little... the wee kind of shiny blossom flowers coming through, and that lovely linen-y, classic linen texture with your nubs and slubs as well, which is so lovely. Okay, so here is the Realm of Middle Earth Silvered, and look at the drape on that sling. It is so lovely, and it is very lightweight. So this one is 224 GSM, so it must be one of our lightest slings yet. And I will go into a little bit more detail about the wrapping qualities of that as I tie it. Zoe says, oh wow, the shift and shine is incredible on this one. So let's have a look. Okay. Lots of love for this. Oh, lots of love for the Realm of Middle Earth. Kat says, I'm not a huge Middle Earth person, but the realm looks stunning here. Swooning hard for this one. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. So yes, we do have, I'll show you the reverse as well. So this one does have the kind of, it's like a sort of silvery bluey tone, I suppose, on the back. And that is making the overall appearance a little bit cooler. So it looks more kind of silver to gold at the bottom there. So another really, it's a really lovely subtle grad, this one. And you're just picking out those Middle Earth locations across the map. All right, so I'm going to pop this one on as a, another kind of little fancy finish. So I'm going to do a slip knot on the shoulder and front cross carry with a slip knot. So here we go. Zoe says, I have a feeling this one will sell out like puffins last time. So we don't have a huge amount of this fabric. It isn't super limited, but we don't have a huge amount of it. So if you do want one, it also would make perfect accessories. I think Claudine maybe mentioned that in her review as well. Okay, so let's get this one tied up. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, this one is a super thin sling, so it's going to be perfect for those summer months. It also has that cool to touch, and it literally is cool to touch. I'm actually quite enjoying that. Cool to touch ice cotton. So the ice cotton is spun in a particular way that repels heat. So it does actually feel cool to the touch. It's also really breathable, and it's a lovely, lovely option then for the summer months. And those of you who have tried ice cotton, I believe, have loved it and loved the properties of the ice cotton. So we're very grateful to have managed to find managed to make it available again for our customers. So I'm just going to pop my baby in the sling, and then I'm going to have a little, I'll just have a little mention around tightening and the importance of doing that carefully when you are using a thinner sling. Okay, so Claudine mentioned this in her review as well, where she recommends that precise tightening is key for comfort. So the reason that the tightening precisely for a thinner wrap is really important. Two reasons really. One reason is that it makes it more comfortable over your shoulders. So if you, as I mentioned earlier, if you kind of have quite a sloppy wrap job, let's say you just kind of tighten that up there, you may find that the weight isn't distributed evenly across the fabric, where some bits are kind of like got more fabric and the other bits have less, and that way you may find there's a little bit more digging. But the other reason is that if you kind of, let's say, just do like a quick wrap job without kind of precise tightening, it's going to be fine for a little while, but you might find that that tension will kind of start to come round and you may experience a little bit of sagging. So those are kind of the sort of two key reasons why it is important to tighten a little bit more carefully if you're looking to carry for a comfortable longer period of time with your baby. And what I would say with the thin wrap is that it is easy to tighten because it glides, and particularly this one has got a lovely glide. I'd say the Blossom Bronzo has a bit more of a kind of grip to glide ratio that's a bit more similar, kind of have a little bit more grip in this one. This one is a little bit more glidey than grippy, if you like. So I'm just gonna tighten these up here. And I believe these ones have gone live now, so apologies for not having been speedy enough with my video. I know that many of you do prefer me to finish my videos before they go live, but we'll just carry on anyway. Okay, so I'm going to just tighten strand by strand. You know, and when I'm saying precise tightening, it's not like kind of you have to spend forever at it. I think it is just that you kind of want to try to make sure that you've got even fabric coming across, you know, so you can either tighten kind of each strand along like that. And again, it is easier and it's fairly quick because you don't have a lot of fabric in there to get through. Okay, so I'll just get baby into the right position, and then I'm going to try a little slip knot with this one. So, okay. Now, I might just take a little minute or two just to do this because I often find when I'm speaking doing my slip knot, it never quite works out right. Okay, so the code for the scrap pack is free scrap pack. Okay, so we're going to go over, under, through, over, under. Also, you can kind of, with it being quite thin, you can actually hold the tension quite well when it comes to this slip knot situation. Okay, so there I've got my slip knot sorted. Right, make sure that I've got everything nice and tight. Perfect, there we go. Okay, make sure I've got a nice deep pelvic tuck as well. There we are. So, Realm of Middle Earth Silvers, you can see that it is a flat and it is a dense sling. So I would say that if you're using this one for a little baby, up to maybe kind of like 8-9 months, perfect, really comfortable, lovely, single layer carry, no problem. If you're wanting to carry a bigger baby or a toddler, then I would, for long periods of time, I would definitely recommend a double layer carry, and you may just find once your baby gets a lot bigger or kind of into toddler years, you may find that it's not going to be the most comfortable carry for you for long periods of carrying. But I would say that it is a really supportive sling. It's also breathable, so if you are wearing in the summer and you're just going to do quick ups and downs, not hugely long time of being up with your little one, it is a really lovely option and it is easy to kind of tie in place. It's also going to be easy care too. The ice cotton is easy care, so you're going to be able to pop it in the machine. Just double check, yep, machine wash at 30 as well, so it will be a lovely one for the summer months to come too. And yeah, to be quite honest, I have been quite impressed by the comfort of these two, but then I do quite like a thinner sling. I find them quite easy to tie and easy to get into place well and easy to knot, which I do find can help with the general comfort of everything. So that is Realm of Middle Earth Silvered. Oh, Mia, you're saying you hate how long the PayPal checkout takes. 2 foiled already, oh no. Yeah, what did you decide on, Mia? What did you decide to go for? Sarah Jane says this one is gorgeous. Let's have another little look. So we still have our scarf, our Lilika Diana to show you, and we also have the pre-order warp and pre-order news as well. Zoe says, I'll be doing a made to order soon. What's the weight limit on Ombihimos? Oh my goodness, do you know, I've actually got an Ombihimo here. There's doing a video on it. So, £45. So it's 15 to £45. That is, that's a really heavy, but what you'll find is that it's been weight tested to that, but in terms of the width of the carrier, I think we say around kind of 2.5. And at that point as well, you may not find that once they get older than that, the particular Ombihimo, you may not find it as comfortable. You just want to have like the knee to knee width. So I'd say it goes up to around 2 and 2.5 years for the Ombihimo. But it has been weight tested to higher than that. Jess is saying, yes, the ice cotton is really lovely, perfect beach day weft. Lovely. Oh yes, me, I see you're trying to decide between Blossom and Realm. Do let us know what you ended up going for. Okay, let's see. Oh, Lisa, I can't believe you're in labour watching this video. I really want to, yeah, just go for it. Great. Make sure you get that breathing in. Oh, Jess, you're saying you had the ice cotton in your semi this month, but it didn't make past the weft reduction poll. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, you love Barrette ice cotton, I see. Yeah, that's such a cool weft. Okay, perfect. I feel like there was a question up here that I didn't manage to answer earlier. Let me just double check. Okay, so Elvera is saying, oh my, I just clicked on the scraps, hoping for a lot of Middle-earth themed stuff. Well, yes, okay, that's great. Yes, hopefully you will manage to get some Middle-earth items in there. Oh, Claudia says the golden whiff compliments to your blonde, Hannah. Oh, thank you. I know it. I always kind of feel like I'm maybe not like a gold person, more like a silver person, but actually maybe I need to try wearing goldy things more often. Anne says, I love how the chat goes quiet while we all scramble to our baskets for checkout. Oh, Kat's wondering, oh, will Woven Seconds come back to the site menu? That's an interesting question, Kat. It would be great to hear more about whether you find that helpful. So we moved the Woven Seconds into the sale category, but I believe you can still filter by Woven Seconds, although I could be mistaken around that. So do let us know if that is frustrating for you. We have moved it into the sale section because we found that it was getting lost. People weren't really clicking on it, they didn't know what it meant. Mia says both XDs so far, but managed the Blossom, failed twice on Realm of Middle-earth. Oh my goodness. Yes, Natalie's asking, would Blossom be okay for a beginner wrapper? Yes, I would say it would be okay for a beginner wrapper, and the reason being because, well, first of all, you should keep in mind that it will be needing a little bit of breaking in. So it's not going to feel kind of, what's the word, almost like as crisp, like, you know, it's hard to say that because it will soften up loads. So what I would say, if you haven't used a woven wrap before, you're going to want to kind of break it in, and you break it in basically by using it, washing it, using it, wearing it. You can also kind of pull it through rings or knot it, and it will become really nice and soft and floppy. But you can of course use it straight from the bag as well, that's all right. So, and the reason I'd say it would be good for a beginner wrapper is because it is easy to glide, it is easy to tie, and the knot isn't huge on it either, so it's easy to kind of like tighten it properly. So I would say that it would be good for a beginner wrapper. To be honest, most thin slings are good for beginners. So yes, you could have confidence in that one. Kat says, I love how the design is so subtle on Realm of Middle-earth. It's like a special secret. Yeah, it's there, but it's not there. Okay, so let me see what else we have got here. Do let me know if you've got any questions or anything. Okay, that's good. You found them by searching. Oh, Mia, you got a Realm of Middle-earth in size 5. We'll need to see what I can do with it. And a toddler, yes, but it's so gorgeous. Oh, too gorgeous. Oh, Nicole, you snagged yourself a beautiful blossom. Oh, I'm so happy for you all. Okay, perfect. Right, I am going to show you the lovely Lilika Diana scarf next. And then we have got a little bit of pre-order news and sneak peek clue for a couple of weeks. Yes, still to come, Jacqueline, a little sneak peek to come for 2 weeks' time. All right. So, here we have, oh, I'll show you the fringed one first. So here we have the Lilika Diana scarf, which would also make for a beautiful shawl. And this one has been named after the goddess Diana, who is also known as the light bearer, as she is the moon goddess. So this one does just have a special glow from the weft, which is a shap silk weft. So this is a really luxurious scarf, something super special that you could wear all year round. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. But it's also going to be perfect for special occasions. So if you're looking for a nice shawl, perhaps to double up as a baby wearing aid, or just to wear to a special occasion, then this could be a lovely idea. So you just see that pattern coming over and through the beautiful metallic warp. Alice is asking if this pattern will be available on wraps. I'm afraid it isn't as one of these runs. This one is just available in the scarf fabric. Oh, sorry, I mentioned it being a baby wearing aid. I mean, I guess you could wear it as a baby wearing aid. It's 189 GSM, so it is particularly thin. It has been designed for occasion wear, for accessory wear, lifestyle wear instead of baby wearing in particular. Isn't that gorgeous? And we've also gone ahead and made a few of these ones in the hemmed finish as well. So if you prefer a hemmed finish, we thought we would try out a few hemmed scarves as well as the fringed scarves. Helen, you're hoping for a Middle Earth scarf? I don't think you're going to be lucky on this warp, I'm afraid, because this is the only scarf we have coming on this one. Oh, Sylvia, that would be so cool. Am I the only one hoping for Grey Havens in these colours? Oh, I'm sorry, there's not going to be Grey Havens in this one either, but that is such a cool idea. I could see why you would want to see that. Okay, so we also have loops and cowls, which I'm just going to show you a quick feature of the loops and cowls, especially for those of you who are new here and maybe are not familiar with the loops and cowls. So this is our infinity loop, which is designed to loop around you like so. So you can have kind of a thicker scarf around your neck like that. Adds an extra layer of warmth. You can also wear it down like this too, if you prefer. And then my favourite, the cowl. I love the cowl because it acts as an extra kind of accessory. So if you perhaps are living in a cooler climate and you sometimes have a cold breeze like you do here in Scotland, then the cowl can really be a lovely addition to your outfit. It doesn't just have to be for wearing outdoors or in the kind of winter months. So that's the cowl there, which just helps keep you a little bit warm, and that's actually lovely, isn't it? Maybe I should consider one of those. Okay, so yes, these gorgeous glistening sling and fabric are available now. So next up is the pre-order news. So we have got Jess's lovely pre-order, the Goddess pre-order. So Goddess's pre-order. Now this is the warp, so it's a special red warp, and for those of you who remember the Rose's Aphrodite, then this is the same yarn that's used in that. And actually it's showing up a lot brighter in the video here than I would say it looks in real life. It kind of has to me it has a slightly more kind of cherry red look to it. So this pre-order has just finalised, so I'm not sure if the collection has been announced yet, but I know that the voting, the pairing has just closed this afternoon. So it is, we've got 4 patterns on this semi-custom. So we have got the Blossom Moon, Margot, Galadriel and Tulipa, and the Weft pairing has just completed, I believe. And then we have also got 2 throws on this one as well. So we've got the Misty Mountains and we also have the Briarwood. And Briarwood is a brand new throw pattern for us, and it isn't the pure red throw, it's like a red grad that we wove in the past. So, oh perfect, so Jess is saying yes, waiting on the Weft results for this one. So if you are a red lover or love the red, it is opening next week. So it opens to the group, the Goddesses group, on Tuesday next week, and then on Wednesday to everyone else. So yeah, it does look really bright there, Megan. It's funny because I feel like some colours show up better, more accurately on the video, and sometimes they're a little bit brighter. But I would say this, so you can see it there, I'd say that's a little bit more true. When I'm holding it up really close, I'm finding that it's actually looking a bit more bright than it actually is. Yeah, I would go with the kind of colour that it looks like back here. I don't know if that's very helpful for you. Okay, so the next full custom is a group full custom, so pre-order group full custom. So we have started to announce the groups that have applied in Clan Oscha. So the vote for the next full custom will be going up on Monday at 10 AM. So this will be done through a survey in Clan Oscha or also in our pre-order group. So do make sure to look out for those. There are 5 gorgeous groups that have all applied for the next slot, and it is up to you which one you go for. Yes, Jess, I think that would be good. I can ask Beth if she can share the image I have with the group. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea because this is showing up a lot brighter, I would say, than it is in real life. Evangeline says, I really wish for more patterns in general on this. It's like perfect Tolkien colours. Oh, well, you never know. I guess if you all love it, then we can always look at a reweave in the future. Yeah, Holly's confirming that it is appearing a lot brighter in the video than it is in real life. So yeah, let's get a picture of that out for y'all. Yes, Jenny, you're saying it seems so much brighter in the mocks. Yeah, I would trust the mocks more than I would trust this video. It is showing up super bright, and we'll get those pictures in for sure. Oh, Natalie said, I've just placed my first made to order on Realm of Middle-earth Silver. Oh, congrats, Natalie. What did you go for? Oh, this is great. Okay, so yeah, Jess, you're right. The image you have isn't showing as bright as it's showing here. Yeah, we'll get that sorted. And Jessica's saying, will Sakura-san be available in June's pre-order? Yes, it will. So that will be available for the June pre-order. So the June pre-order will be announced. The vote will go up on Monday, so please do make sure to vote between Monday and Wednesday at, I believe it's about 12 it'll close, and we will announce the next full custom on Wednesday afternoon. Yes, Jenny, we have taken some photos that you feel are true to reality and post them in the semi-group. Yeah, we've taken some photos and we'll get those up tomorrow. Yeah, perfect. So yes, we have brought back Sakura-san following some research that one of our lovely customers put up into the clan. So we've looked into the research and we thought, yeah, sure, let's bring that one back. Perfect. Yes, there is a Lilika. So this is the cowl that I'm wearing just now. So that's the Lilika Diana cowl. Yeah. Which has 35% shap silk in it. It's gorgeous. It's so shimmery. Laura says, I placed my first order and ordered the Blossom Bronzo. So excited to get one that I accidentally sent it to. Oh my goodness, the wrong, what did you say there? The wrong address. Oh no, I hope you can get that sorted. Just send us an email, we'll sort that out for you. Okay. Brilliant. So in 2 weeks time that will be our next Secret Stash happy hour, and I am going to be on holiday, so the lovely Toila will be doing the live Secret Stash happy hour with you all. So she is our design manager here at Oscha, so she will be jumping on the call this time 2 weeks from now to bring you the last of the Metallics warp, where we will have a lovely twinkling silk coming along. So yeah, so she will be doing the next twinkling release on Metallics warp in a couple of weeks time. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. Do look out for the full custom vote that's happening. Alice says, will Lilika be available as a pattern on wraps? So it is available for a pattern on wraps in general, yes, but in this particular release of this colourway, it's just as a scarf, cowl or shawl. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, perfect. All right, well, thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. It's been lovely to chat with you all again, and I will see you when I'm back from my holiday in a couple of weeks' time. And yeah, Tuela will see you in 2 weeks from now for our next Secret Stash Happy Hour. So yeah, in the meantime, look out for our posts on the clan, and we look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye everyone!